Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hanson Everdone Farms on this beautiful Saturday morning. About 10 o'clock, we're setting it right at about 65, 70 degrees, and it's not raining anymore. We've had several days of lots of rain, and we are a mucky mess, but we will dry out. But today, it is time to get these girls worked. Everybody needs hoof trimming. We need to redo some udder clips and just general health maintenance, check everybody. And Miss Fraya needs her spa treatment because her littles are 2 weeks old now, guys. So we can start milking Fraya. So, anyways, Jeff went down because I didn't know which extension cord. He wanted me to grab, so he went down to get that, and we can get rolling. I don't know how much of that I'm going to show. I just realized my battery is only half full. So, you guys have watched the hoof trimming and the worming and how we check for worms and everything, or just check their Fumantia score thing. I'll bring you along for a few of those, and then we'll get with the rest of our day. All right, we got it.
Yes, we did.
We are set.
We got some feed out. So we're
Brought the feed barrel up because we've got to take that down and mix more feed tonight anyways. So brought that up so we can finish that out. Jeff got my extension cord all set up, and I'm ready to go. Bring out the first customer.
We gotta do a clip and
everything. It's a all-in game. Come on, Brina. Right here. Come on.
Oh, she's right there.
Alrighty. Hers is not too awfully bad.
Uh-oh. Wonder what those guys want. Let me see here. I think we're being invaded right now. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to do. Quit.
Looks good.
Well, it's this bending down. Woo! Get a mouthful of that hair. Just to make milking cleaner. Mo back is saying you're not going to be able to do 8 girls.
Might just have to do 4 for today.
That'll do. Okay. and trim her hose. Here, Dolphus.
Right there. Okay.
All right, that only took about an hour and a half, but it's done. Everybody's been hoof trimmed, seleniumed, wormed if they needed it. Almost everybody showed signs of a lower than I like Fumantia score. Kalani actually was the one that needed it the worst. Her Fumantia score was more on the pale side, not completely pale, but just barely pink, so she got hit pretty good, and I will come back in 5 days, hit her again, and then check her. If we still have an issue, then I'll run a fecal up to the vet and see if we need something a little stronger, but for now, she's fine. Anyways, that does it for all of the adults, and cleaned up dairies, redid some dairy clipping. Oh, Brina, you're a little lopsided, dear. Annie, somebody's shooting. Lily. Fraya got a full bath and got cleaned up rather nicely. In anticipation of milking, I did go ahead and worm her, and I copper bullaced her. So we gonna test on her milk tomorrow, but a couple more days and we'll dry out rather nicely up here and get started with another barn clean out as soon as Jeff can get the tractor up here. Anyways, I'm gonna finish cleaning up up here, and then I gotta run back to the house. Got somebody coming to get eggs, and then we'll bring you guys back into it. How about we do a greenhouse update for what's left out here. Got I think those are either the Ace 55s. Yeah, those are the Ace 55s. And doing wonderfully. This is the Amish paste, and I struggled with the Amish paste last year too, guys. Just looking so wimpy. I don't know what it is. The purple bumblebee. And I still have a few things to plant. Got my pumpkins. And then, of course, all the melons. And then I did go in and got a butternut squash for 50 cents. I couldn't pass that up. And then Teresa over at Twin Bridge Farms gifted me with some raspberries, so we got to get those in the ground. And jalapenos need to go in, but the basil, parsley needs to come out of here. The thyme is doing so good, just good. Oregano all came up, but look at the savory. It is just doing wonderfully. Smells so good in here. But got a bell pepper, doing well. And then honestly, guys, look at this Cherokee purple right there. Doing really good. There's a lot of little tomatoes on that. And we have been picking strawberries galore and enjoying the strawberries. But these are going to have to be moved. They're quickly overtaking this pot.
Those are big strawberries.
Yeah. Anyways, we can walk out to the garden and check it out there. Then we come into the much overgrown garden. We have gotten so much rain. that even coming out and just walking out here has been a chore. I came out a few days ago to cut some lettuce and about sunk all the way through there, but we're getting close to the time that we are going to be able to really work out here. But walk around and show you guys. Potatoes are all doing wonderfully, as are the onions. I need to come out and uncover them a little bit, uncover the bulbs. You guys can see the lettuce. I've been picking, but I definitely need to come out and pick some more. Beets are doing real good. Need to start planning on planting another round. Jeff went and bought more cattle panel because we've got more tomatoes and all the beans are starting to pop, which is awesome. I might need to replant in a few areas, but they're coming up nicely. Now these are the rattlesnake pole beans. We have heard they do well in this area. They can handle the heat real good. We had planned on planting corn, but we're about too late for that. So we're gonna hold that off for a fall crop. We'll plant it around the middle of July and just cross our fingers and hope we don't get an early freeze. Jeff's planting my sunflowers. That is one thing that I put in the garden every year, is sunflowers. Next year I'll do it differently. I always had them on the edge of the garden, right by the fence, or right by the gate. But we'll plan for that next year. But I did go and find sweet potatoes, and so we did get our sweet potatoes in the ground. A lot of things have happened, guys, that we didn't bring you all along for, but we had to do some things between raindrops, just trying to hurry and get things in. But last year, you guys remember we just planted a few right here, and they did so well that we doubled and just took up this whole corner. They did real good here. This ground is a lot sandier, and so they just hopefully will do very, very well. We did get one row of tomatoes up on the cattle panel. I think those are the Amish paste. And these are the San Marzanos. And they have definitely outgrown these buckets. And we've got to get them up on cattle panels either today or tomorrow. But guys, look at this grape.
They took off.
Yeah, they did. They just flat took off. I am just stunned at how well they did. All the little grapes on them. We'll see what is still here after the season. The birds in Oregon never really messed with the grapes, but don't think we're going to have that luck here. So we'll have to think of a netting or something, because I do like fresh grape juice. Then this is all the squash and zucchini, doing really well. Again, this ground is just very, 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 very wet. Couple of days and it'll dry out. We're not supposed to rain again. I think we're not supposed to rain again till Thursday, so that gives us plenty of time to get everything dried out enough where we can come out, work out here, get the weeding done because it's awful, and get everything finished. But these are the contender bush beans that I decided to put here just to kind of get a feel for which ones are better, the rattlesnake pole beans or the contender bush beans. Once these are done, I will plant again for a fall crop, but they are doing really well. And then of course the asparagus just kind of took off on us, guys. Goodness, there's so many seeds. They should do very, very well. Still getting asparagus coming up. Yummo. Probably have to pick one for Jeff, so he won't get mad at me. There ain't nothing like fresh asparagus from the garden. Whoa, don't step on my flowers. Fresh asparagus from the garden. Best thing ever. I thought it was pretty well done. Got a little handful. He was right in the middle of mowing, and I needed his help with something, and he turned off the mower.
Yeah, it's your fault.
And the starter broke. So it'd been having trouble, but it picked that time to go out on him.
No, it's the ignition.
Oh, sorry, the ignition, not the starter. The ignition was broke. Mr. Fix-It. Boys continue to do wonderfully. We'll walk down there and check on them. Hey, Brina, get off the RTV. Go on. Nope, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Go away. Go away. Go graze while you can. The hot wire has worked wonderfully. They don't even test it anymore. Eventually, we'll run it along the west side and then all across the north. And that way I won't worry so much, because Bijou likes to lead everybody astray. She's kind of that, she's that goat. And Ellie is always on her tail. Oh guys, look at these oak trees. We planted the oak trees out here after, oh, I don't know when it was, February. And they're growing. So we have two. Eventually, this will be part of the girls' pasture. So they will have a couple of oak trees to provide them shade. One of these days. Probably not these girls. By the time that's big enough. It'll provide some animals some shade. Oh, you big babies. You're all right. Gotta throw in a plug for the Grubterra. You guys know that we are sponsored in part by them. We are an affiliate with them. And if you guys, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. You guys run on over there and get yourself some Grubterra. These guys absolutely love it. Just, hey, wait for me to get it down there to you. They absolutely go nuts over it. It's a good source of protein, and it is just a treat for them. They love it. Let's see if I can get any of them to eat out of my hand. I probably will. Here. Anybody? Anybody? Come on, you know you want to. They like it. I'm almost through that 5-pound bag. I'm gonna have to order some more. They're getting so big. You can really see that Easter egger. She's got, I hope it's a she. She's got the poofy cheeks. I can almost guarantee it's not a hen, it's a rooster. The roosters are always very, very pretty. Usually have the most flashiest of colors. So I would not doubt that that isn't a rooster. Green legs, definitely passing on that colored egg laying gene. But this one, this is a little pullet. And she also has the green legs, so that's pretty cool. I think we definitely have a couple of colored egg layers in here. As you guys can see, the boys are doing just fine. Case and Cash have been just fine with them, not beating them up. Thank goodness. I worried about it, of course. Roscoe is doing wonderfully. Case, do you have little brothers? They're all Cash's kids. No. Yes. No. 2 of them are Cash's kids. The other one is from Moleback. He's a Moleback kid.
Moleback?
Yeah. Moleback.
Well, we're trying to decide what's the best way to do it. Outside or inside?
Yeah. Do we go in and trim? These little boys need their hooves trimmed. And if we go in, we're just going to get
mauled by these two
mauled
guys.
by the big guys. But we don't want to open and shut that gate with all the girls out. So we might wait and do the boys later. Why don't we wait until we feed, and then we can distract these guys.
And we can probably get the lawnmower down to the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll wait till tonight to do their hooves and give them their health check. Your mom doesn't even care. They haven't even come down to see you boys. I'm so sorry. Alright, it's about 7 o'clock, give or take. And I'm gonna go put all these little munchkins up and then let the moms in. They're out here back to grazing. Made them come in for just a little bit so we could go back up to the house and get a few things done, and night chores are commencing. It is time to get everybody situated for the night. Alrighty. Once again, we are... She don't know what to do. The littles have been separated. I've got her 3 just right here so she can keep an eye on them, so she's close to them. Give them just a little bit of grain. Get them started on, they get treats. It's okay, Mother. I know. They'll be fine, Fraya. I promise. I promise you can see them all night. Right here. I don't know whether she really wants them or if she wants the feed I gave them. But anyway, so get off of there. Bonnie, move. Get down. Get down. You know better. So these girls get their nightly ration of chaff hay, which is just alfalfa. Fermented alfalfa, I guess is how you would say it. And alfalfa pellets. That is their nightly ration. And let me tell you guys something. I didn't do the chaff hay last night, and the girls that I milked were almost 2 quarts shy. Almost 2 quarts shy. So alfalfa does make a difference. The chaff hay for my girls, at least, if I can't have alfalfa hay bales, then I will do the chaff hay. So it does make a difference. But we'll come out and check on these littles. I need to bring them water, but have all of these ones separated into this pen, and they are all used to this, so it's nothing new. Hi guys! Did you get your snacks? Did you get all your snacks? Someone does complain. Hey, Miss Fancy. Hi, Miss Fancy. Yes. Yes. Anyways, so I need to go get them a new bucket because that one needs a good scrubbing, and bring them over some water. But that about does it. I think we're gonna go mix up some feed, bring that back up, and then I'm done. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. But anyways, if you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, and we will catch you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.